Hello and happy Saturday. Welcome to Reno Improv's virtual stage. Let's see, I always try to get the date right. I almost said Friday. It's Friday. No, it is. Oh, crap, I did it. Oh, man. Sometimes when you set out on a path, you're unsure where it's going to end. And that is currently the path that I am on. Although amidst that path, I'm also not sure where I am. So, which is much like an improv show. We have no idea where it's going to end or what's going to happen. So that is what you're all here to see tonight. So welcome and thank you all for being here for this week's improv show on Reno Improv's virtual stage. We have tonight a wonderful show in store for you, and we have our cast back from last week, ready to perform some more improvised love stories for you. And as you saw when you were coming waiting in the virtual lobby there for our show to begin, our show is called Love in a Box, which is the screen that's in front of you, that box. And we're going to create some tales of love and heartbreak and lust and misfortune. Is that maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. It's going to be a fun one for sure. And let me bring my fellow performers to the stage. Welcome, everybody, to your screen, Jamie, Tasha, and Justin. Alrighty, thank you all so much for being here. Say hi, give a wave, do whatever greeting feels correct to you. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Welcome, welcome. Ready for another, excuse me, pardon me. Are we all ready for another fun show this week? I think so, right?
Woo!
This is my thank you, Justin, and everyone else, of course. But your enthusiasm is palpable, and our audience, I'm sure, feeds off that as well. So welcome, audience, as well. We're excited you're here. Thank you so much. Let's see. We're going to need a few things to get started. Not to get started, but we're going to need some inspiration for our upcoming stories today. Like I said, they're going to be stories of love and lust and heartbreak, and I said misfortune, but who knows if that's going to be the case. It's going to be all about those warm fuzzy feelings and everything that goes along with them. So in the comments section, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, in our comment section, we're gonna need your help here with a few ideas or things to get us going. One of those things being, I'd love to ask the audience for a recent like achievement or success that you had, something recently that there was or a reason to celebrate, I guess, like a moment that occurred in your life that was momentous. And if I can get those coming in the comments, that would be swell. Because tonight's all about big emotions and feeling the feels. So we're going to need some exciting things to possibly happen during our story. And your comments and suggestions will go a long way to getting us started into those. Let's see. So yeah, a reason to celebrate, like a new job, something like that, or you just graduated. It's not graduation season, but who knows how schools work these days? I certainly don't. But something fun that happened. Yeah, there we go. We got some good ones coming in. A good business yearly review, a B job, which was then corrected to a new job. Although a B job would be really exciting too.
I like B job.
Ooh, an anniversary, connecting with pre-COVID relationships is a really good one too. A new car. Man, there's some really good ones coming in. Well, great. Those are awesome. We're going to use all those to get us to inform tonight's stories. And can I also get from you something like, let's see, let's have an emotion that you feel when you see the people that are closest to you. An emotion that you feel when you see the people that are closest to you. So yeah, that'll be a good one. And then how about we'll see those coming in. How about for our last little piece of suggestion here? Let's have a month of the year. There are only 12. Doing a quick check of my math. There are only 12. I was thinking vowels, and I was like, and sometimes Y, but there isn't one of those for months. So, so I think we're safe.
I was born on the 12th of Y.
Oh man,
Just shy of Q.
Some really great months coming in, you guys. Really excellent months, all
Good
valid.
months.
So we have for those emotions. Let me check in with my cast here and give them the emotions that we had coming in. Some really really good ones: flustered, happy, tenderness, funny, irritation, humility, and then May. But that's the beginning of our month. So and then we're gonna pick one month. Let's go ahead and pick. I like May. May is a good month. Nice and short, easy to spell. All right, well, we'll go with May. So we have some fun stuff to inform our scene tonight. The only one we really specified was May, but we had really some wonderful suggestions to kind of inform our story. So the cast is going to use those and spin some tales for you all. And I'm going to have them go ahead and get backstage and prepare yourselves for this expedition that we're about to venture out onto. Hi, buddy. My dog's here saying hi to me. And so now we're going to get started in just a few moments here, audience. And I do want to say again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Reno Improv is indeed a 501c3 nonprofit. We are one of your many nonprofit theaters here in Reno, Nevada, and we're really excited to be one of those amongst a really wonderful theater community. And we're really excited to be bringing you these shows every week. And your donations, if you so choose to send a donation our way, your donations go a long way in making that possible and making it possible for not only us to do these shows right now and live every week, but also to be able to, hopefully in the near future, be able to bring you some live in-person entertainment, whether that be our classes or our playgrounds, which are our one-off workshops that we have every week, or our shows that we always have every weekend as well. So those things are the things that we want to keep doing and being a part of, and we're excited that you want to keep being a part of all those things by being here and supporting us. So we truly thank you for all of your generosity tonight and in the past and in the future as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump backstage and get ready with my cast here. So go ahead and give us a couple of seconds. Do not fret. There are no technical issues so far. I just jinxed us. But I'm going to go ahead and jump backstage, and we will begin with tonight's rendition of Love in a Box, brought to you by Reno Improv. We are happy to be here. Enjoy the show, folks.
Nadine.
Josh.
I'm nervous. I'm scared, but this is going to be really good for us.
It's going to be really good for us. I haven't seen you this happy in such a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we've wanted a baby for so long, and I'm going to go in tomorrow, and hopefully in 3 to 6 months I'll be right as rain. And
yep. And something that I love about you is your attention to detail. It was only one pamphlet that said 3 to 6 months, and you remembered.
I'll do my best. I'll try and get it closer to 3 than 6, but
yeah.
But it's a step in the right direction. I'll be fertile again for us.
I can't thank you enough. You have all of the crazy diets and the supplements that you've been taking.
Yeah.
It's all for our family.
Yeah, it is. It's for me, it's for you, it's for us. I love you, Nadine. I want to have a family with you.
Yeah, I want to have a family too. I really want to have this baby in May of next year.
I think we'll be able to time it just right.
I think so too.
It's really good because then they have their birthday during the school year so that they get a party.
Yeah, totally. And, maybe we can convince the pool to open a couple weeks early if it's early May.
Totally.
Did you guys decide what type of milkshake you were going to order, or are we going to just...
Oh, yeah, I would love a Baby Doll Supreme.
Right. And
Really
you,
good
sir.
choice. Butternut squash and almonds.
You got it right away.
It's good for me. It's good for the fertility.
Yeah. My supreme is just, I love that you took me to a baby themed restaurant tonight.
Yeah. It's really, what's in the heart comes out the mouth.
Yep. That's what your grandpa Joe always told us.
Yeah. I'm just, it's hard not to think about the future, Nadine. I mean, we've been planning this for so long. I don't want to stop at just one baby.
Really?
Yeah.
We could have a caravan.
I was thinking that we could get a Ford Windstar.
Oh my God, I love the Windstar. We could go on road trips. We could have a little sing along.
I figure what the hell? I mean, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be fertile. We might as well.
Yeah.
It's an expensive procedure. It's
really expensive. We're using all of our money.
We're
every
so
last
broke.
dime. I don't know how we're gonna pay for this meal.
It's okay. I borrowed money from my cousin.
From John?
Yes, from John, my cousin. I know. You don't like it that we still hang out, and I know that you two had a thing before we were together. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna be fertile. That's gonna solve all of our problems. I'm gonna be so fertile, Nadine.
Josh, look, I know that having a baby is going to solve all of our problems. At least, maybe it might take us 2 babies, but we won't have any problems anymore. But John is a problem. He still keeps a locket with my picture in it.
I know. And it's okay to me. I don't mind because I know that you love me, and here and now together, you and I and we and us and the babies that we're going to have. That's what's important. Some stupid old locket doesn't matter.
No, you're totally right. It doesn't matter that it's 14 karat gold and that he spent his life savings and then just made it again. Did he ask about me?
Yeah, every time I talk to him, he asks about you. He asks what you're up to. He asks, how's that promotion you just got? He talks about, how you two are on such a parallel trajectory in your life and you're really well suited to each other. But that doesn't matter.
No, that doesn't mean anything. Just because
he's
people have all the same common interests and love everything about each other doesn't mean that they should be together.
No, he's too busy anyway, renovating his mansion.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter that he is incredibly fertile and all of his sperm are fast. That was not even a thing when we talked about it.
That I had never even occurred to me that you had conversations with him about your respective fertilities.
Sure. Well, I mean, we were together for a while.
Yeah, but that seems like a thing. Like, it's just you don't really think too much about what the person you're with was up to before they were with you.
No, and you definitely don't think about it after the fact. I never think about my exes.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Let's do a game. On the count of 3, we'll say how many kids we want.
This is a great idea.
Yeah, and okay, ready? And so it's like rock, paper, scissors rules, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 7.
And here is that. Oh, sorry, folks. Just back with those milkshakes. Didn't want to interrupt the tender moment. I'm going to go ahead and leave those on the table and let you guys get back to your conversation. I just want to say the staff has overheard everything you're saying, and we just want to wish you the best of luck. We get a lot of couples like you that come in here, and we just want to say that we can see the love in your eyes, and we know that you two are definitely the right people for each other. There can't be anyone else. And you should definitely start a huge family together Enjoy that Baby Love Supreme and that butternut milkshake. We love you guys.
Thanks. God.
I mean, I usually don't really like it when the staff get overly familiar with you, but that was really nice.
That was incredible. He was so sincere, especially when he had diapers all over him.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know. I never thought you could be distinguished with like a diaper.
If anything, it made me hungrier for this milkshake I'm about to have.
Yeah.
And hungrier for you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I love you. And the family of 6 to 7 children that we're going to have is going to be so beautiful and so fulfilling and so wonderful. I just can't wait to get started. I wish that procedure could be happening right now at the table.
At the table?
Right now. If there was ever a time when all of my plumbing was going to be replaced,
we might as well.
Might as well right now.
That everyone's rooting for us.
John. So I've been looking at our financial statements, and I seeing a lot of Venmos to your cousin Josh. What is going on here?
He needed to borrow some money, and we have plenty.
Is he going to that smoothie shop again? You know those smoothies are like $20 a piece.
The smoothie? You think I gave him $25,000 for smoothies?
Well, what is he telling you the money's going to?
He said it was going to help make him fertile, which seemed like a noble pursuit. I mean, it's not something I would have to worry about. I was born with the gift of supreme fertility. I could impregnate a woman from 100 yards away.
Well, probably. But what you're telling me is the fertility is more important than our mansion that we're renovating?
$25,000 is pocket change, sweetheart. I would never put us in a situation where we wouldn't be able to do the indoor pool room the exact way that you wanted to do it, okay?
$25,000, that's like the cost of one fountain.
Right, so if there's only one fountain in the pool room, it's okay. Who needs 2 fountains and a pool? That's a waste of water.
Robert would have never done something like this.
Well, then maybe you should go be with Robert.
Well, I know that you're still thinking about Nadine.
I am cognizant of all of the people who have come into my life, and I think about them equally, except for you. I devote 50% of my thought to you and 50% to everyone else. That's a pretty good split.
I saw you looking at that locket the other night. Weeping. I heard you. I heard what you said.
Refresh my memory.
You said, if only we had those twins. I know you want twins.
Look, I was told at a young age that with my supreme fertility, that I should expect no less than twins.
What were they going to be named?
We never got that far.
Cut to that scene. So, you've got some good fertility in your dingling.
That's the best news I've heard all day, Doc. Thank you.
You are welcome. So, looking at your chart, it seems like you're going to have at least twins.
Wow, that's wonderful. I've always wanted a lot of kids.
The question is, though, with whom? With who? Whom?
I think that's a choice that I am allowed to make, right? Like that's not a.
Usually this is left to the experts, such as myself.
Okay, well, who do you suggest? Whom do you suggest?
Someone, she's got to be really direct about what she wants.
Oh, okay.
Someone not and very frugal. Doesn't like a lot of flashy things.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you meant cheap.
Frugal has several definitions. One of them being cheap, but one of them being like cost effective.
That's the same. That's just synonyms. I think you're getting synonyms. Look, you're a doctor, not an English major. We just need to worry about me and my fertility. You leave the choices about who I use my fertility on up to me.
Now I'm worried that I've given you information and you're gonna use your fertility in a bad way.
No, I would never use my powers for evil, only for good.
Oh, well, okay. Best of luck to you. You can pay my receptionist. My Venmo is at Dr. Shushin.
Wait, Doc, before we go, I need an expert since you're in the room. What do I
Sure.
name my twins?
Oh, well, my favorite twin names are Beep, Beep.
No! Guess it's up to me then. I'll name one after me and one after my partner. That's the only fair way to do it. We'll have two juniors. Junior and junior. Has there ever been a girl junior? What is it called when you name a girl the same thing as a relative or a mom and then a junior? Oh.
I think it's a great idea. I really do.
Really?
Yes. I'm so excited for these twins that we're gonna have.
Oh yeah, you and me, twins.
Yeah, it's our turn. We are gonna have twins.
Okay. If you say so, you're right.
And you can get Nadine out of your thoughts. And Nadine Jr.
You're right. You're right. I don't know what I would do if I saw her again, so I'll just make sure that there's no chance ever that we could ever run into each other ever again. And you're right. I'll remove her from my thoughts and I'll get rid of this locket right away.
And whip out your phone.
Whoa, you had me concerned.
Her number.
Okay, I'll whip out my phone and delete the number. Jesus.
I know how bad she wants kids.
I'm deleting her number right now. Okay, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay. Now we have to have kids before them.
Okay. I'll slow the payments down or something. I don't know. Okay, you're right. Anything for you, sweetheart. I love you.
Oh, well. I mean, if anything.
Yep, that was the important part of that statement.
I just, I've been looking at this. It's gonna be silly, but it's like this marble fountain. It's a special type of marble.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important to me, and I think the twins will love it. I can just see it now.
Twin fountains, one for each baby.
Yes.
Yep, that seems necessary. You're right. And I love you.
Well, that's wonderful. It's all going according to plan.
Oh, I'm delighted. It's going according to plan.
Yes, and once the twins are in play, then
we shall have the secret to an everlasting peace between my country and yours.
and what a wonderful day that will be.
Indeed, it shall, and my people will have you and your hyper fertile partner to thank for ensuring our future, and we shall build a monument in the middle of our capital to you and him and both of your children.
Can it be a fountain?
It
Like
can be
a fountain.
2 fountains.
2 fountains,
And-
both
and-
one of me and one of you,
Yes, of course.
squirting out water from our mouths.
Non-stop.
It will symbolize the beauty that we have made.
Affirmative. It shall indeed. And when people hundreds of years into the future walk down the street or hover down the streets of our capital and they pass by the fountain of you and your robust family, they will say, "Who is that?" And the tour guide will say, "That was the quartet that saved the country and saved the society." And it will be printed in several languages.
Oh, I cannot wait. All those languages and all those people coming to look at our likenesses.
And tossing a penny. Because your fertility will grant wishes.
Yes.
Let's cut to that moment. Wow. We've been here for such a long time. And this water has not ceased. It's just continuing to go out of their mouths. I've been here for hours. All I want is a baby.
You shall get your wish.
We cut back. Josh, look.
Hey,
Hey.
cuz, John.
How are you?
Fertile.
Good. It's not bad, right?
It's it's so much better than I thought.
Yeah.
You don't
How's
know.
Nadine? Oh.
She's great. Things are going really well. We're trying, I think we might have a baby by May of next year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nobody ever reciprocates my questions to them. I'm supposed to respond with, "How are you doing?" My wife is like this. Every time I say I love you, she says something along the lines of "thank you" or "well, that's nice," or but never "I love you" back. I just don't understand what it is with the people in my life and their lack of obvious reciprocation to obvious situations.
Well, I'm sorry, cousin. We're really close, and so I know how you're doing. Things aren't good for you right now.
Is that obvious?
And I didn't want to bring it up and like rub in the fact that here I am with my fertility, and my wife and I are never better, and things are going great for us. And I didn't want to put it back on you and be like, "Oh, how are you doing?"
Yeah, that's a good point.
I want to help. You helped me and Nadine so much. We're gonna probably name our twins, at least one of them, after you. I wish I could do more. I wish I could. I wish I could help you if I knew how. If I knew what you needed.
I don't know what I need. my wife is demanding twins. Ever since I told her the doctor said I was hyper fertile, she's had this look in her eye. It's like it's an evil glint. I don't know. I can't help but think that something's wrong, or that she wants kids for the wrong reason. You know,
I don't think that's true.
You don't think there's something inherently evil about demanding twins and fountains for each of them?
Inherently evil, no, but I mean circumstantially, if there were other exacerbating factors, maybe it might. Maybe it might be evil. I don't know, John.
I just think that I can't. Look, I'm happy for you and Nadine. Okay, that's what I came here to say. I'm just happy for you. That's.
Hey, this is a blessed conversation, but if you two could take your communion and move to the end of the line, that would be great.
Sorry, Sister Helen. This is just such a natural spot to congregate and catch up. We don't see each other that often.
Bless, I understand. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, we'll go over here. I always forget that, I just after I feel so good after I've taken the Eucharist that I want to catch up, and I forget that it's not appropriate. We probably should go back into the narthex.
It's like a nostalgia cracker. It makes me like want to talk to my family.
Exactly. Yeah.
Catch up. All right. Well, I guess I'll see you next Sunday.
Absolutely. And
hey,
if there's anything I can do for you besides paying you back all the money that you lent me.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Just no. Everything's great. I just wish give Nadine my best. Okay.
I'll do that.
All right.
Later, man.
See ya.
You are always just so happy when you come back from church.
Yeah, I said a little prayer. I think that the fertility is going real good, and I think I'm gonna get pregnant soon.
Wow, it's gonna be so amazing to watch you carry life.
Yeah, I'm really looking for. It's going to be the adventure of our life and our baby's life.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't be happier that you are my wife and that we're going to embark on this adventure together.
Yeah, and it's definitely not what the fairy tales said.
No, they never ended, and then the fertility treatment worked,
and the husband was fertile.
Yeah, that is.
Fertile.
I don't remember that in the beanstalk for sure.
No,
but what? Living a real, genuine, modern day, wonderful fairy tale.
I know. I know. I wish that would just be such a good through line of either, it's too much to just say that the wife carries the baby. We live in a generation where you can pick which parent carries the baby.
Yeah.
How did we not see this?
It's such an honor and a privilege. And I know that we are going to be great parents, and we're going to be caring and attentive, and we'll expose the children to all kinds of art and music and culture, and
we'll take them to Hamilton as soon as they're old enough.
Absolutely.
Hamilton. Kathleen, I'm home.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, and why? Or
this is my house. I live here and I bought it. Look, I just wanted to say hello. First of all, how was your day?
Oh, well, it was good. I looked at some magazines, thought about our renovations.
And the other fountain showed up, I'm assuming. It looks great.
I did the twin fountains.
Yep. Okay, great. So you're happy.
Well, I mean, for happy for me, I feel like is kind of, and I don't know, that seems like a lot. I'm content.
Great. Well, if you're content, then I'm content. Okay. Look, I have some news, some exciting news, and some urgent news, if I have to be so blunt. Nadine and Josh they're actively working on getting pregnant. Josh is going to carry the baby, and they're determined to do this immediately and have a baby by May. And I know how important to you it is, and I love you, right? I love you.
Uh-huh.
And I just want to make sure that you're happy and that we're happy. So I want to have those twins, at least twins. I think if we try hard enough, it could be triplets.
Well, that's not in the plans, though. Just to clarify. But so you said that you want to have the babies, and John is carrying their babies.
Hey, no, Josh is his own man, and he can do his own thing.
And you are your own, very strong.
Yep, and that's how I know how
fertile.
strong I am. I know how strong, so strong that I'm so happy to stand by your side and support you while you carry these two wonder twins into. Look, yes,
Kathleen Jr.
Kathleen
and
Jr.
John Jr.
John Jr.
are going to be so proud of you one day. I can just see it.
Yep, you're right. You know what, Kathleen, you are right. You're right, and I love you, and and I think that I am willing to make this sacrifice for you, and us, and our family. And we cut to next May.
Dr. Schlugen here. So you're telling me that he doesn't want to carry the children?
Yeah, and that's a big problem.
That, my dear, I see this a lot in my industry. Men are just, you've got to convince them to do it. You've got to make them think it's his idea.
Oh, see, that I hadn't thought about that before. That makes a lot of sense.
So, and I hear there's a new baby in your realm.
Actually, the two are going to be in existence.
Wow. May babies are the devil's children.
Well, I'm glad you said that because, John's cousin, Josh, and Nadine, his former love interest, they just had a baby in May. And that baby is the devil's children. So
The devil's children.
just like you said. See, this is what I've been telling John this whole time.
Look, I'm so happy that you came to me for this coaching call.
Me too. Me too.
Josh. Hey, how are they?
Real good.
Oh yeah.
Healthy and viable.
Good.
They're really cheerful. I've never been happier.
I'm so happy for you, buddy. I couldn't be prouder of you.
Yeah, thanks.
You okay? Still getting the hang of it?
Yeah, you don't really know how to do it until you actually have a chance.
Yeah, they say that, everybody's like, wow, I've never been a parent before, and then you have the baby and then you just are, right? I guess that's how it works.
Yeah, there's a lot that you don't know until you have to do it.
Right. Look, I'm nervous.
It's okay. I totally understand. I was nervous when I on the eve of my trip into the hospital for the procedure.
I just feel like I'm doing a bunch of stuff I didn't want to do, and now it's time to do it. And I didn't even really ask any questions on how it works. You know, like I understand that there's a baby in me, but I'm not really sure how it's supposed to be out of me.
I mean,
And your smoothies are up. For you, I am super fertile, and
That's a good
I
choice.
gave birth. Yep.
Really perceptively named menu. That's why I love this place. Thank you.
I got the bill too. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you. So daycare.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
You're yeah. Yep. Hey, you remember when I talked to you about thinking that there was something evil about this whole relationship, and now like I feel like I'm kind of bringing the devil's spawn into the world?
Yeah. Well, it is May.
Yeah, that's what they say. May babies are the devil's children.
31 long days of babies.
Yeah. Well, I caught Kathleen sitting in a pentagram of candles the other night. She didn't see me. She didn't see me, but it was happening. It happened in our living room.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think she just assumed I was asleep and was going to stay asleep for a while, because of the pregnancy. And most of the time she'd be right, but like the chanting, it was loud and it woke me up. And I thought somebody had broken in, and then I saw her there.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Hey, well, it's probably just like a hot yoga thing, right? Right? Just tell me that's what it is.
I mean, that's entirely possible. I mean, you and this is really outside of my realm of experience.
I'm worried
we
that
don't
it's outside
see this
of
at the parish. That's not what we do.
Look, I know, but maybe there's a reason she never comes with me.
I read about that. I also saw it in an episode of Charmed. They're not allowed to go into a church.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. I saw it in the movie Dogma. I think that happens in that too.
Oh, buddy, cousin, this is terrible news.
Yeah.
And you're due any day now.
I know. And look, I just don't think that there's anything. I don't want to stress you out. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey,
no, it's okay.
Look, I'll let you go. If you got to put the kids down, we'll just figure it out. I'm a strong, pregnant individual, and I can handle this. Whatever happens.
Well, listen, maybe I'll arrange to like stop by, and maybe we can just kind of have a frank conversation, you and me and Kathleen, and we can maybe figure out what's going on.
For sure. That sounds like it'll work. She's totally reasonable and understanding.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Hey, it's always good talking to you. I'm glad we can lean on each other like this.
Me too. And I really appreciate you being here for the christening.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yep. Dunk that baby in some water.
Yeah, we're gonna dunk it.
John, I'm really glad that you made this decision to carry our twins. I'm so glad that you have felt so amazing during this whole pregnancy.
Right. Felt good the whole time, like very chipper. Hey, I want to say thank you for being so understanding and just of the ups and downs and being by my side through all this. It's been tough. You've been great. I love you.
Me too. I mean, you have all these cravings, like, and you're just going through some moods lately.
Yeah, they said the doctor said that.
It's really hard.
Dr. Schluger said that was totally normal.
Well,
I just wanted to say that I love you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I couldn't look. I'm excited to be going through with this. I'm working my way towards being happy about it.
Yes, and the twins will be here soon.
Yes, the twins will be here soon, and we are going. We're going to be good. We're going to be adequate parents.
Oh, and I just think that they are going to bring so much peace
But
into this
Kathleen,
world.
I have to ask you something before the day, and I know you're gonna get mad, but can I ask you? Yeah, it dealt mostly with that exact thing. I was awoken the other night by your chanting, and I saw you sitting in the pentagram of candles, and I was just wondering, like, you know, what the fuck was going on, really, because I was something that I didn't realize that our living room also doubled as a seance room, and I just wanted to make sure that we have conversations that where we can talk about these things.
Listen, my friend Ned gave me some activities to do to welcome these babies into the world so that the world is ready for their power.
Cool. Follow-up question. Are you evil incarnate? You can be honest with me, sweetheart. I love you no matter what.
Is that
John? Wow. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you. It's Look, I'm sorry. I know that you
I'm not supposed to talk to
the
you.
locket. I know you threw away the locket with my picture in it.
I'm not supposed to talk to you or see you or be within 100 yards of you.
I know, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about too.
Mm-hmm.
Because, John, 9 months ago, when we were within 100 yards of each other, I wasn't using protection.
How could you know? You can't expect everyone to just walk around in a bubble all the time.
I know. I mean, my Dr. Schlugen always told me, be in a bubble. It was in the fairy tale and everything. But look, I have to tell you something. And it's sort of a double thing here.
Yes.
This is John Jr.
I'm in so much trouble.
And I'm not done. I haven't named this one.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I was hoping you could help, but I'll do it.
This is a lot of emotion for me to handle right now. I'm going to be giving birth to twins any day. You can see that, right?
I can very much see that. You
well,
are
now
glowing.
what I have 2 John Juniors. I got too many John Juniors. I only wanted 1 John Jr., and now I have 2, and I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be evil, and the other one is going to be good. There's going to be a battle forever through the ages of good John Jr. versus evil John Jr., and I'm right at the middle of it.
Let's cut to that.
You don't even look like him, you piece of shit.
I hear you, and I know that you don't mean what you say.
Your little sympathetic back talk is wearing very thin, John.
I have planted a tree in your honor.
Mm-hmm. I'm
that.
sure you.
But John, how do you think I feel? I've been pretending these 2 babies are Josh's. We have 3 kids in our house.
Well, that's okay. Look, I'm not unhappy about it. In fact, I'm happy about it, Nadine. And I will say it wasn't intentional, but I'm happy it happened.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I'm happy it happened too.
I've never stopped thinking about you, and I love you.
I love you too.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Josh!
I don't know what to say. I thought that it was a wonderful blessing that we had 50% more babies than we were expecting.
Okay, math was never your strong suit. We have 3.
Okay, things are hard enough, but that seems like an inappropriate dig at the moment.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just been bubbling up for a long time.
I'm not an educated person, but I never. You don't need smarts to be able to love.
No.
Also, just wanted to chime in and say I think it's fair that you don't owe me anything at this point.
Thanks. I'm so stunned that it hadn't occurred to me, but I mean, Nadine.
That's her name. Nadine Jr. is a great name. I just thought of it. Sorry.
I love him so much. I'm so sorry. But just the way he says what he is feeling.
Yeah.
And comes in at the most inopportune times. It sends me over the moon.
I see that now. And I was wrong to ever think that I could come between you and your soulmate.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for 7 years of wonderful love and support, and and 2 of the 3 children that we have that I contributed to the creation of. Thank you for that, because I'm going to go and be a single parent, and I'm going to make it.
You're going to be great. You're going to be so good, especially with your dingling.
Kathleen,
fertility.
Kathleen, I'm home. Didn't you see that I kicked the door open?
No, I didn't. I was chanting.
I heard you.
You interrupted me.
I heard you from down the street. I'm here to tell you something, Kathleen. Yeah, don't roll your eyes any farther back in your head. I wanted you to know that even though...
Tell me. I'm waiting.
Oh.
I know how much you like to say it.
You can keep waiting, because although I'm pregnant with our children, and they're due any minute now, there's something you need to know. That
we got to get this show on the road. You're dialing it.
There's something you need to know. 9 months ago, or 10 months ago, I guess now, I was within 100 yards of Nadine, and I did what needed to be done. That's right. Nadine Jr. already exists, and there's already a John Jr., so you'll have to name these 2 kids whatever the hell you want. And while I will remain active in their lives and can continue to support them in everything that they do and pursue, I will not have anything to do with whatever evil plans you have hatched for them. And this is the last time you see me in this house. That's right. You can keep the house. I'm a gentleman. Keep the house. Goodbye.
Nama chama la 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 la. Oh no, Ned! How can this be? And the monogram towels, they say John Jr. I'll have to get all new. Ned.
Oh, you should never get towels before you have the babies in hand.
You always told me that. Oh,
the expert
is there any name that ends in John? Like a John?
Anjanar.
Anjanar.
I love it.
It will fit on the fountain too.
It will. I'll get to the engravers right now to change it.
That's our show, everybody. All right, everybody. Wow, we made it through. Oh man, that was a wild ride. Audience, thank you so much for being there for that. That happened, by the way. All of that just happened. That was not a fever dream. Any of you are hopefully not having at the moment. Thank you so much for being with us tonight, you guys. I had a blast doing that show. That was very silly and fun, and full of twists and turns and love and intrigue and heartbreak and wonderful stuff. Oh man, there's so much to unpack from that show. It was really great. Audience, once again, thank you so much for being with us. If you enjoyed the show, I'm going to go ahead and throw that link up there. Please think about throwing a donation our way. Once again, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, which means all of your donations, no matter how big or small, are tax deductible. And we truly appreciate anything you send our way. We really do have a blast doing these shows, but it makes them even more fun knowing that you guys are enjoying them at home alongside of us and laughing along with us. So thank you once again so much for being here. Again, thank you to our wonderful cast of Jamie, Justin, and Tasha. And I've been Tim Mahoney, your host, and I have had a great time. I hope you guys have had one too. Thank you very much. Have a great Saturday night. And we will see you next week at 8 o'clock for another live improv show from Reno Improv. Have a great night, everybody.